This is the WZRD News. The Amending the Real Estate Transfer Tax, known as the Bring Chicago Home, binding referendum on the City of Chicago, March 19, 2024, primary election ballot, which garnered a no vote of 52.19%, was, for many Chicago voters, not the only referendum on their ballot. There were 6 other questions on the ballot for some of the precincts in 6 of Chicago's 50 wards. These questions, unlike Bring Chicago Home, were non-binding advisory referenda. Questions asked to a ward or precinct to get a temperature on the voters' feelings, but do not result in any binding policy, according to the Chicago Board of Election Commissioners. Voters in the 7th Ward, precincts 6 and 8 were asked to vote yes or no on shall our Alderman Greg Mitchell and Mayor Brandon Johnson support a Community Benefits Agreement (CBA) ordinance to prevent the displacement of renters, condo and homeowners in South Shore in light of the impact of the Obama Center and growing development in the area by taking steps that include but are not limited to 1. Funding home repair, increasing home ownership and property tax relief. 2. Eviction protection, rental relief and a ban on application and move-in fees. 3. Development of 100% income-based social housing on city-owned vacant lots, and 4. Local hiring and jobs programs. The nominating petitions for the referendum were registered with the board by a resident in the 5th Ward, not the 7th Ward. 81.72% of Precinct 6 voted yes. 75.57% of Precinct 8 voted yes. 87.92% of voters in all 40 precincts of the 13th Ward voted yes for the referendum question: should the residents of the southwest side of the City of Chicago be afforded a new police district that will reduce response times to emergencies and create smaller areas to patrol for police officers. 13th Ward Alderman Marty Quinn submitted the nominating petitions for the referendum. 84.65% of all 33 precincts in the 23rd Ward voted yes for the same question about creating a new police district. A resident of the 23rd Ward submitted the nominating petitions for the referendum. 90.03% of Precinct 9 of the 25th Ward voted yes on the question: in Pilsen, 25th Ward, we received our 2021 property tax bills due December 2022 with increases of greater than 40%. Should the government provide assistance if your bill increases by more than 40%? to help pay your property tax bill with the funds. The nominating petitions were submitted by a 25th Ward resident. 69.67% of voters in precincts 14 to 27 of the 36th Ward voted yes to the question, whereas the 13th Police District has been closed since October 12, 2011, and whereas residents of the 14th through 27th precincts of the 36th Ward are concerned about rising crime and issues of fair and equitable policing, and whereas residents of the former 13th Police District would like a voice in matters of public safety through the newly created elected police district councils. Shall the City of Chicago reopen the 13th Police District? The nominating petitions for the referendum were submitted by a 36th Ward resident. In the 49th Ward, the question, shall the City of Chicago support the formation of a Chicago Lakefront National Park, consisting of all of Chicago's park and public land adjacent to Lake Michigan, was submitted by a resident of Evanston. 59.96% of Precinct 4 voted yes. 50.46% of Precinct 15 voted yes. 61.49% of Precinct 16 voted yes. The Chicago Lakefront National Park website has multiple tabs, but only one page for all of the tabs. That website is copyrighted 2023 by the organization Save Jackson Park. Efforts to reach Save Jackson Park for comment by Wizard Chicago were unsuccessful. This is a Wizard exclusive report.